Hello, my name is the Rad Boss, and today we're going to be building an old-fashioned rural town. First, I'm going to build the cross path to separate the town into 4 different sections, which I will later use for 4 different things. Next, I'm going to build 4 houses, which are going to be consisting of cobblestone for the walls and just simple logs for the frame. After that, I'm going to start building the farming area, which will consist of 2 pens and a barn. Finally, I will start building the pit stop for travelers that just need to take a rest from traveling or just need to restock on supplies. After I finished the framework for the town, I started work on the buildings themselves. The first thing that I worked on was the pen. I opted for a very simple cobblestone curved roof. Next, I started working on the houses. I built the houses out of a very simple palette, just cobblestone for walls and fences for windows. I used the exact same palette for the pit stop. Then I started to work on the barn, but seeing as you guys couldn't see it that well from this camera angle, I started to work on the roofs instead. The first roof that I did was the pit stop roof. The roof turned out to be very Japanese looking because of the spruce wood and the cobblestone, but I thought it looked pretty nice, so I kept it anyway. The next roof that I did was the roof for the houses. I wanted the house roofs to be very steep, and I also wanted to keep the same palette as the pit stop roof, but put a very slight twist into it. I kind of wanted to do a very slight overhang, but I decided that it didn't look that great. Finally, I just copied and pasted over the roofs, and that's it! On to the barn! The barn was probably the hardest part of this build. I wanted to make it look like a part of this build, but it was really hard to fit a brick barn into the very rustic town. I just decided to go for it and just do my best. The barn mostly consisted of a brick wall, but I put some fences around the outside to make it look more realistic. I built a very barn-styled cobblestone roof, and I filled it in with red-stained clay. Finally, I built a fence window, and that is it. I finished the barn. Now, when I took a flyby around the town, I wondered what the big space behind the pit stop would be used for. Then I had a great idea. Why not use it for a farm? First, I built a fence around the farming area and put logs with glowstone on top of them in the corners. Then I started work on the farm area itself. First, I built a little water moat in between the front area and the back area. Then I laid out 4 different farming areas which I would use for 4 different crops later on. Finally, I made a path of grass blocks for the farmer to walk on. Here's a flyby of the whole town. If you guys have any ideas for other builds or have any comments for me, make sure to put a comment down in the comments section. I'm a very new channel, and it would really help me if you did this. Thanks for watching. Durat out.